In this video, I will do example 2 of finding derivatives using charts. So in example 2, it says let f of x and g of x be differentiable function with select values of x. Displayed in the table, find the following. So here we have a table, and this time it's slightly different from the other table. So this time the horizontal row has f of x, f prime, g, and g prime of x, and then the vertical column has the x values. Okay, so I think this table is much easier than the last table. So part A says find h of x equals f of g of x, and we got to find h prime of 4. So how would I do that if h is not even here? So what we're going to do is apply the chain rule. So first I got to find h prime of x, right? So how would I find h prime of x using the chain rule? So if you recall, chain rule is f prime, and then leave the inside alone, times g prime of x. Okay, so that is the chain rule, and then you plug in your x value 4. That's f prime of g of 4 times g prime of 4. Okay, this is where you're going to need the table. So what we do first is we do the inside parentheses. So first we got to find g of 4. So g of 4 is x is 4. Here's the g. It looks like it's a 3, right? Yeah, g of 4 is 3. So it's f prime of 3 times g prime of 4. So what I would do next is find f prime of 3. So here's f prime. The x value is, here's the x value, that's g prime. So g prime is this column, and then the x value is 3, spits out a 3, so that would be 3. Wait. Let me double check. Oh, f prime, sorry. F prime of 3 is 2. It's very easy to get mixed. So this is 2 times g prime of 4. What's g prime of 4? So here's g prime, and then 4 spits out a 1. So that gives you 2. Okay, so that was A, and the next one is B. We have g of x, we have g of x, which is g of f of x, and we got to find g prime of 4. So just like the last one, we kind of have to apply the chain rule. So first I'm going to apply g prime of x. So you apply the chain rule, so it's g prime of f of x times the derivative of the inside, so f prime of x. And then you plug in your x value 4. That's g prime of f of 4 times f prime of 4. Okay, so let's do our table thing. So first I'm going to find this. And what I'm going to do is first find, you do the inside parentheses first, so find f of 4. So here's the f4, it spits out a 4. So f of 4 is 4. And it still has that g prime times it by f prime of 4. Okay, now I got to look at my table again. So what I got to find g prime of 4. So here's g prime, and then 4, it spits out 1 times f prime of 4. Here's f prime, x value is 4, spits out a 3. Oops. Yeah, so your final answer, g prime of 4, is 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, let's do, I think this was the last one on this example. See, let L of x equals g of x over f of x, write the equation for the line tangent at x equals 3. So when they say write the equation of line tangent, you immediately have to use point slope form. Okay, so first we got to check what we have and what do we need. Do we have everything we need? No, we don't have m, and we don't have our y value, right? So yeah, what I'm going to do is first find my y value. So how do I find my y value? By plugging your x value into the function. So let's see if that will help or if it will give us anything. So I'm going to plug in 3 into L of x. So it's going to be g of 3 over f of 3, right? And what is g of 3? There's g, 3 spits out 4, right? And then f of 3 is f of 3 gives 3, spits out 1. So that would be 4. So my y value is 4. Okay, so now we have a coordinate. Now we got to find our m. So how do you find the slope? You take the derivative and plug in your x and y coordinate. So how do I find L prime of x? So it's L prime of x, and just don't take the derivative for that won't work. What you have to do is apply quotient rule. So if you recall quotient, this is quotient rule. Quotient rule is f prime of g. Okay, so this would be L prime of x. So, okay, so what is our f and our g? Our f is the numerator, so f is g of x, and g is f of x, right? So f prime is g prime of x, and then g prime is f prime of x. Okay, so now just apply the quotient rule. So it's f prime, which is g prime of x, times g, which is f of x, minus g prime, which is f prime of x, times f, just g of x, all over g squared. So g is f of x, so that'd be f of x squared. Okay, so now this is not going to help us. We need an actual constant. We need an actual value. So this is why we need to plug in our x value of 3. Okay, so we look at our table. G prime of 3 is g prime. Here's the x value. 3 gives you 3. And then f of 3 is, here's f. 3 spits out a 1. Minus bracket f prime of 3. F prime of 3 is There's f prime, 3 spits out 2. Times g of 3. There's 3. There's 3. It spits out a 4. And then f of 3. Did we already know what f? Yeah, f of 3 is 1, so it's going to be 1 squared. So put it all together. 3 times 1 is 3 minus bracket 2 times 4 is 8 over 1 squared is 1. So 3 minus 8 is negative 5 over 1. So my slope, my m is negative 5. So this is not our answer. I need this answer to find it in, because it says write the equation of the line tangent. So we have everything we need now. We can put it in point slope form. Okay, so it's our m is negative 5, and what is our slope? Our slope is, our coordinate is x equals 3 and y equals, what is y? Four. M is negative 5, and then it's x minus x1, just 3. Okay, you can leave your answer like that. If you want to solve for, if you actually try to solve for y, you're going to get y equals negative 5x plus 19. Okay, either answer works. And this is this is example 2. This is finding derivatives using a chart. Okay, I will stop here.